Hi guys, Shattered Glass Heart or Large Cheesecake Sheet here. Today I'm going to be doing a DIY for nail polishes. The first thing you're going to need is a container, one that you really don't care about messing up or something that you've used in the past for polishes, some clear top coats. I picked a couple up at the dollar store that ran about $1 each in variety just to see which would work best for me. And then some pigments. Some loose pigments will work, or you can also use any of the eyeshadow individual pots that are available out there. Just make sure they're ultra pigmented. You might want to have a plate nearby or something to mix with. And I also used an orange wood stick for mixing. Now to start off, what you're going to do is take your first bottle of nail polish, go ahead and unscrew that cap, and pour into the container. As you can see, sometimes it gives you a little bit of a problem, so you might need to tap or play around with the polish bottle just to get that clear coat out of the bottle. It took me a little bit longer than I needed to for this one. Gave me a bit of a problem. So I continued to tap and got that into the container, as you can see here. And once you see that it's almost finished with flowing, go ahead and put your brush back into your bottle and set that aside. Now what you're going to do, if you're going to use the potted pigment first, go ahead and use your orange wood stick and kind of apply a little pressure to make it into a powder, kind of like a loose pigment, and without it being in clumps, just dump it into the clear coat as much as possible. Just go ahead and do that, and then start stirring. Add a little bit by little until you achieve the color that you're looking for. So I just continued to stir and did this for a little while. Just to blend it all into that top coat. Added a little bit more. And as you can see, I was grinding it up and then stirred it in again. Now all in all, this does take about 4 to 5 minutes just to get everything into the color that you're looking for. You do not have to use the entire pot of pigment there. What I'd suggest doing, maybe if you have a old eyeshadow lying around that you haven't used or broke apart, go ahead and use that for this polish. This is going to get you some great color. Okay. As you can see, it does take some time, but after doing so and getting that handled, you'll get the color you're looking for. Now the next part can get extremely messy. So unlike me, what I'd recommend doing is actually going ahead and putting down a paper towel or a plate or something that might be able to catch the excess, just so you can clean up everything. So what you're going to do is grab that nail polish bottle that you have. This is a test that I did actually, and it came out a little light, but after a couple coats it does come out looking really nice. There's some finished pictures at the end. So now grab that bottle and start pouring little by little into the bottle the color that you created with the pigment. And as I said, this can get really messy, so you want to take your time with it. I was in a little rush because of filming, so I did get a lot of the polish on the bottle, unfortunately. So I pushed the brush a little bit to get the polish into the bottle, and then I cleaned the paper towel off. Now the next one that I'm going to do for you is a little less messy. My recommendation is to use a funnel. If you have a tiny funnel, see if you can use that. And this is already pre-pressed pigment, unpressed pigment, so it's loose pigment for loose eyeshadow. And it's a MAC pigment, so it's going to be a lot easier to use. So you just leave the top coat in the bottle and slowly add a little bit of the pigment. And you'll see it set at the top. Tap it from the funnel just to make sure it's in there. And then you can go ahead and use that orange wood stick that I had and push it down into the bottle. And you're going to mix it right in the bottle and stir it up. And it should blend right in for you. When you've gotten the consistency you're looking for, you can tell just by pulling the stick out whether or not it's the color and the consistency you want. And looking in the bottle, because it is a clear bottle, you can go ahead and just give it a quick stir around. Pull the stick out, wipe it down, and then go ahead and put your brush back into the bottle. It's as simple as that. This way is probably the least messy and my favorite to do. It was really quick, really easy, and the color came out amazing. So if you have any imitation MAC or MAC pigments hanging around, my recommendation would be to go ahead and use them to make a nice polish. And this is the color that came out. It's a really pretty sparkly purple. And this is the final product. I also made a red one that I didn't show on the camera, but that came out nice as well. They used a NYX pen. Well guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Have a great weekend, and bisous. Thanks for watching.